Hello. Oops, was it? Press the wrong button. Hello. Right. I would apologise for the very bad joke slash pun in the title for today's stream, but I'm not sorry. So I'm just going to sit here and drink some of my iron brew. Unfortunately, I'm trying. Well, first of all, want some new food as well. So she might. Whenever I switch to new food, she seems to go a bit bonkers for a little bit. So don't be at all surprised if you just hear a weird noise running around in the background. That's just her being a cat. Okay, so I'll just wait for this to load up. As we'll go onto the main screen whilst we're waiting. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Give it a set up the chat thing. Give it the errors because a couple of the mods haven't been updated, so they do still show up. Now I've done a little bit of work off stream, just a little bit, just to test out a couple of things I've changed. Not really going to be something you'll probably notice that much, but it's more for like combat based stuff and things like that. But in the meantime, yeah, I've got something to mention about Cyberpunk later, and I'm not entirely happy with how they've done this. Because this is very much not a good thing. Like, a couple of things you could maybe argue in the past are maybe difference in culture or things like that, but yeah. Something they've added into Cyberpunk is a when you do the, I was trying to remember how you call it, there's a particular thing that happens in the game. I can't say too much about giving away a spoiler. But when it happens, there is lots of flashing bright lights, and apparently it is really, really similar, like almost identical, similar to what can trigger off a a seizure in people who have photosensitivity epilepsy, and apparently you can't skip it and there's no way around it. Now, if that's not patched out by the time I get my copy, I will not be streaming Cyberpunk, because I don't have a problem myself physically with it. I mean, first what would happen is I'll probably get a little bit of a headache, but there is no way in hell I am risking anyone else who may watch the stream or later on the videos watching this and having it happen. Which, because I can't edit the, and by videos I mean the VODs, not like the YouTube stuff, because I could if I wanted to. If they I'd have to install and learn editing software, but I could always cut, really badly cut that bit out at the very least. But on the VODs, I can't edit VODs. I can't do that. It's impossible by its very nature. So what I will have to do is not stream it, because there's no way in heck I am having it where someone will watch my thing, and I get quite a few watches on my VODs. Shame they don't count towards the live views and things like that, but these things happen. But if somebody sits down and watches a VOD, especially for a new game, and that comes up and they have an epileptic fit, yeah, that could do some serious damage. So if that's not patched out or some way to skip it, it's just not going to happen.
I'm back with reinforcements, but I was too late to save the commander. Deidre, take it. Before he died, he said he'd sent you on a mission.
Right.
I hope you succeeded.
Well, this one has got the totem he sent Velen after. What now?
Now, you've got to return that totem to the Stone Chewers.
What?
The Goblin camp is to the west, but I'm not sure where the totem belongs. If I were you, I'd ask that crazy scholar who lives near the camp, Nelix Starone. That's his name.
And this one, we'll see what he can do. Right. So I'm now heading to return the totem. Right. Okay. Deal with these little buggers first. Give it to you. Right. So where you send to me? Send to me out the camp. And a little bit to the... Oh, bloody hell. Didn't see that there. Okay. Right, let's try that again. Now, something you may notice is when I go into combat now, look at the Q button, which is my quick action. You notice it is now currently a health potion. But when I go out of combat, it turns into well, it turns into that. It turns into the scrying thing that I use for the archaeology, which is nice. And that does it automatically. So I don't have to go, oh, like combat, no, it does like boom, boom, it's done. Cool little mod.
So many tribes gone from High Rock. The rat farmers, the throat cutters, even the famous disembowelers.
What name?
The stone chewers are really the last of the breed.
Sounds like a dwarven clan name, you know, from like a Warcraft or something. Please ask Khajiit, any idea where he should return this totem to the goblins?
Search the caves. The totem needs to be restored to the goblin's shrine. If a shaman sees you, expect some kind of trouble. One of them knows a shape-changing spell, and he's got a wicked sense of humor.
I can foresee myself being changed into something. Yeah, this is going to go bad, isn't it? Okay. Oh, there's a stone chewer. The last of the... Right, where is it? It is... Oh, there's two possible things. I'll just go and check them out. Possible troves. You see the two purple icons there. Maybe the same one twice, but let's just have a quick look. Because you never know. Okay, not today. Nope, okay. Nothing there right now. I think they would learn those. Like, don't attack the mad-looking Khajiit. Ooh, no, what's this? This is a runestone. I'll have that. Into the pariah catacombs. Once the favoured burial site of the elite of Stormhaven, the Minerva catacombs were abandoned, along with Minerva Abbey. Oh, one day. Okay, that's the two. Oh, what else here? Skeleton there. Stabby, stabby, stab, stab, stab. Damn it. They just caught me at the last second as well. Right, let's see if I can get that one there. No, shuts butt. Nope. Alright, there's sometimes something here, but not today. Okay, is there anything else along here? Any other sneaky boys? No? Oh, I have that though. I shall have that gladly. And that heavy sack. Oh, alright, nothing. No there, alright. Damn it. Oh, someone's helping. Hello, fellow adventurer. Oh, now it updates. My guild cells just updating there. That's what slashed across the screen. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, okay. Did you just take a potion or something? Ooh, recipe of bitter tea. I mean, I prefer my teeth to be more on the sweet side myself, but you know, plenty of place for all to have what they want. So this person out a little bit. Magical claims, guy sod. 2 more to get another skill point. Yay. Okay, so you're going up that way. Let's see if I can sneak up behind you. No, okay. Oh, I didn't even see that one standing right behind him. Sneaky little buggers. Okay, oh, there's another law thing. Yeah, that's how it. Oh, you're trying it as well. I see. That's 2 can play at that game. Hey, got him. Interesting, what was that? Let's see if there's anything around here. No, just the usual nonsense. Right. Through the doorway. And back out. And that was the delve then. Done delve. You know what I mean. Good stuff there. There's a iron brew extra. Great drink. Hello, what's this down here? Is this anything interesting? I'll have that soul gem. Run past. Here we go. So I have to deal with some of these goblins here. Maybe. I'll have that mushroom, thank you. As soon as I can get there. It's going to be stuck in a crate. Oh great, he's turned me into an orc by the looks of it. That's today's screenshot. He's turned me into a new. No, I will not start quoting Monty Python. I will be strong. Oh, that was quite funny, they'd been turned into an orc. It's like, where's Khajiit's fur? Where's Khajiit's majestic tail? Perhaps he thinks he's doing me a favour. It's like, now you look like a majestic orc. Or possibly goblin. That part of me gets me going through. I was enjoying being orc.
Is it done? Has the totem been returned to the goblins?
This one's thinking, yes, the Stone Goblin tribe will no longer be a problem for your outpost.
Well done. You accomplished what we couldn't. Cumberland's watch is in your debt.
It wasn't that hard.
We'll drive out the remaining goblins. But while we're doing that, Rama's just going to be getting farther away.
Okay.
Captain Rama has fled Cumberland's watch. His comrade's blood is on his hands. He must be brought to justice for his crimes.
Where is Rama gone? Do we have any leads?
One of my scouts saw Rama's cousin Harimal in the woods north of the Watch. Rama and his cousin are tight. I'll bet he knows where Rama has fled to.
Right, well, where did we find Rama? Although I did miss it as ramen, which is quite tasty. If you've never had it, I recommend it. At least trying it at least once. Yeah, I thought I could see a chest there. Let's. Really? Oh, you want to try it again? Then you want to try it? Even though just alright, fine. I'm fully prepared to cross you off the list. Okay, so now I'm heading up this way. And oh, almost got both of them. Almost. Okay. So what about there we go. That'll do nicely. And there you are. There's Haramel. Hello.
Hello, stranger. If you're hungry, I've got extra.
Thank you for the offer, but I'm trying to find Rama. He has blood on his hands, rather a lot. You know where Valen can find him? Yes.
Rama's holed up in that cave over there. You don't want to tangle with him. He's meaner than a nest of vipers. He traded swords with me because his had lost its edge. If I were you, I'd just take this sword back to Watch Captain Ernard and say you killed him.
I don't think that's what happened, but thank you for the offer. Okay, let's find the watch captain. There he is.
Figures, they said. Die, goblin lover.
That's rude. That's very rude. Right. I'll have some of this ruby dye. Oh, cause again. Oh, hello. What was in there? No, nothing fancy. Okay, that was quite quick and simple. Now where am I going? I'm going. I could fight that goblin, but I don't particularly want to. Just no point really. Watch Captain.
Help us bring Rama to justice. He's responsible for this slaughter.
Well, if by justice you mean a staff up his bottom, then Valen tracked down Rama and killed him.
I don't rejoice at this news. Rama was a fine officer once. At least it is over.
That's not bad, Bo. Quite a nice one, actually. Be even nicer once you get the max out stats for it. Right. So, got to find now Constable Shardik. Sorry. Constable Shardik. The Drugar threat. I'll leave that for now. Yeah. Oh, there's the constable. Hello.
We're under attack.
No, you're just standing here. But what's going on?
Word came in the Dreg were attacking the district of Dregside. Sergeant Stajin led us out of Wayrest to investigate. We found Dreg attacking citizens, and citizens fighting back. Madness.
This one will talk to your sergeant. Now, a new mystery. Why are they attacking Dregside? Adele?
They took him. They took my husband. He was only trying to defend our homes, but the Dreg took him. Please, stranger, can you help?
Well, slow down. Who took who?
The Dreg. They attacked us out of nowhere. My husband tried to fight back. Those things wounded him and dragged him off.
Dragged him off to where?
To their spawning pools.
Ooh.
Arcady might still be alive.
Oops. Adjust myself. Well, this one will find him.
May the Eight bless you for helping us. Please, find my Arcady.
Do what I can. Right, where's... Oh, there's the sergeant. Sergeant?
The damn Dreg are everywhere, and these citizens have lost their minds. They're attacking Dreg barehanded. I've saved as many as I can, but that last Dreg wounded me. Help!
That does not make any sense.
You're telling me it was a slaughter on both sides? The sergeant said there were Dreg eggs among the houses, and the Dreg must have come after them. I don't know.
I'm forgetting the Drugar. They're two different things. Why has Wayrest not sent soldiers to deal with this?
The slums are on Lord Sorik's land, but he refuses to send more soldiers. He acts like he's enjoying the slaughter.
Oh dear.
We must stop this before all the peasants get themselves killed. You can help by taking eggs from the slums back to the pools.
Well, this one will do what he can to end this invasion. Right, first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get my... well, I suppose you say speak to the stable hand. Get the daily boost.
You're in the market for a...
There you go. I've now got that. Okay, so let's try again. Oh, that's the Dreg. I remember this quest now. Well, the basics of it. Maybe not the details, but definitely the basics. Okay, next one is, I think, over here. Probably want to attack these ones, but I will if I have to. Alright. Okay, and next one. And then this one. There's the egg. I shall have that. And there's another one over here by the looks of it. There it is. Oh, and there's one standing right on top of it. That's fun. And it basically claws on legs, those things. Quite unpleasant. Okay, as I walk, click trapped drug striders. Right. Okay. Which I believe are these things. There's one free.
I'm getting out of here.
Right, so I've got to look for those look like termite mounds. No, they're just basically where they've encased them for, I assume, noms for the babbies. Which is not a pleasant thought. But sure, nobody likes being eaten alive.
Okay, bless you.
Well, correction, the vast majority of people. Alright, so there's one down here. Okay, I saw one up here.
Hey, bless you.
One over here.
Thanks.
I think I saw another one, because that's where I've got a place over there. There we go.
I saw Dreg dragging Arcady toward the statue of King Jolie. That way.
Thank you. Oops. They are big as well, if you think about it. Oh, I see. I see what got. Oh, that's a. Gotta be careful. Gotta be drop down here. Oh, there's a chest. What do I get? Alright, I think not too bad. Oh, Bow of the Storm Knight. So let's see what it does. Interesting. Oh, let's deal with that little bugger as well. I see you. I think I've freed the defenders. Yeah, freed the defenders. That warning will go off. It'll go away in a little bit. But don't have to worry about that. Do these little shits first. Well, what's that little? These big shits. Okay. Ah, there's Arcady. I see. I've just spotted another chest. We can if I can get that. See, just up the top there. See if I can grab hold of that. Yep. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yay, that was a simple one. Okay. That's better than nothing. Okay, bit of bronze. Not too shabby. There. And there's Arcady.
I can breathe again. Thank the eight, I can breathe.
You hurt. What happened?
I'm not hurt, but I'd be dead without you. The Dread were keeping us for food and feeding us to their young. The little ones would gnaw through the mud and... It doesn't matter now. I'm going to find whoever's responsible for this. When I find out who did this to me, to us, I'll kill him.
Please tell Khajiit, who do you suspect was behind this?
I'm not sure, but that dead man at arms there was one of them. I saw them bringing dreg eggs into town from the pools. But they saw me too. That's how I ended up here.
What about the dead man?
He tagged along behind the dreg to make sure they disposed of me. I guess he just got too close. Serves him right, the rat.
Khajiit is going to get to the bottom of this. Where's the little shit? There he is. Right. Let's go talk to the priestess. Oh, there's the little mud crab running along saying, nope. Priestess.
Halt! Go no further till you... Oh, intrepid traveler, heed my words before you climb this hill.
Tell Khajiit, what is going on here?
You see yon tower-topped hill behind me?
Mm-hmm.
It's become a haunt of infernal abominations from beyond Mundus. Demonic spirits sent here for the torment of mortals. Sorry, Priestess of Stendar. We always talk like that. Anyway, it's bad.
When it's Silver to go, yeah, we do kind of talk like that a lot. But if Ellen can help you.
I hope so. The sorceress undead on the hill have captured some of the locals who strayed too near. I tried to save them, but was driven back by the hideous, heinous power of their benighted... Anyway, I was driven back.
Well, then we'll see if we can rescue them.
Be careful. Be vigilant. Trust in Stendar.
Right. Alright, so we'll go this way. Nope, nothing there. Thought there was. This should be a book. Yeah, there's a book here. Don't need it, but you know, it's good for the achievement. Now go back this way. Sorry, this one had some work to do. Cursed skull? That doesn't sound good. Oh, great. Skinny bumps. So now I'm dealing with the undead. Marvelous. Oh, hello, cursed skull.
You have been to Cold Harbor. I see its mark upon you. You must be able to hear me.
Fun fact, a place near where I used to live when I was a kid was actually called Cold Harbor. Nothing to do with, you know, the Elder Scrolls or anything like that, but you can imagine my reaction when I say, wait, what? Oh, I used to live near there. Wait.
Yes, you. Like me, you have been defiled by the Lord of Brutality.
Yes.
I've been screaming for so long. You must destroy us, Empty One. I do not want to be his eyes any longer.
Whose eyes?
The Lord of Cold Harbor, Molag Bal. The necromancers plan to place us where they can spy his enemies. Even now, he looks upon you through me.
If he's talking about me, I'll make a rude gesture.
The cursed skulls cast us upon the charnel heap in the tower. End our torment.
This one will gladly end your misery and blind the eyes of Molag Bal. The last thing Molag Bal will see will be Khajiit mooning him. Right. Alright. Uncover some more cursed skulls. Okay. There's one on the ground there. And there's you. Okay. That is like you gained a cursed skull. I see it on the ground over there. Okay, and there might be another one over here by the looks of it. Nope. Alright then. Oh, so this is all around the area. Okay. Oh. Said it before and I'll say it again. Love that spell. I think there's one around here. Nope. Oh, I said look under this bridge. Okay. Here's the one. Gotta be careful, don't fall off. Just spotted one. I just spotted two, which is good. Oh, look, you're not good though. That will be. I'll have you. And I'll have you. One more to go. Probably going to be around this side. Yep, there it goes. Why is it not recharging? Do I have any? Let me just check. Do I actually have? Yeah, I do. No, let's just do it manually. Let's use that. See if there's anything else that needs charging. Yep, let's do this as well. Repair. Yeah. Let's have a look. I think that's got it. Yeah. Okay, now I've got to talk to... good evening.
Thought I was going to die here.
Not today, friend. Okay, so now there's Lucy. Where's Lucy? Lucy should be up here. There's Lucy. With that, thank you very much.
You saved my life.
Now we're going to dump all these skulls on the thing called a charnel heap, which sounds disgusting. Run up that wall skin first. Oh, that's what a charnel heap is. Basically a pile of bones. Remains, right. Oh, hello.
It's good to be free at last. Thank you, empty one.
You are the spirit that was trapped inside the skull. What will you do now?
I am free of Molag Bal's curse, and will pass on to whatever fate awaits me. Dark anchors may yet fall, but Stormhaven will remain a blind spot for the father of vampires, at least for a while longer.
Okay. Not bad thing. Not something I'll be using, but it's not bad. I think this should ping me over to another skill point if I get once I get this. Why are they always at the top of a bloody tower? Why can't they just be, just inside or something? Now this would be very handy to have. Oh, okay, I was one short. This would be very handy to have like an Assassin's Creed style like leap of faith where you could like jump off. Things like that. But nope, nope, nope. That's too. Nope. Ooh, that's a bit too. Nope, I'm not having that. What's that? Is there anything over there? Nope. Okay, there we go. That's got a bit of. Oh, I see you, you sneaky bugger. Right. Yep, I've got my ultimate charged. Bring the pain. Oh, I only got one of them. Son of a. Miscalculated that.
Thank you, friend.
Oh, I'll repeat what I said earlier regarding Cyberpunk. No, there's Joe. People are here. I've found out today that it has within it a rather I'm supposed to describe this. There's a bit in it which, if I showed it on stream, could very much risk people's health with epilepsy. Bright flashing lights is not something you can skip or bypass or turn off. And if that is the case, which it's looking like it is, for my own, I suppose you could say, well, not even my own health, because it's not me, it'll be affecting, but for other people's health, I will not be streaming the game, because apparently that it comes up about 3 or 4 times in the game. Now, me personally, I don't have an issue with it, but as I mentioned, because I seem to get quite a few people watching my VODs and things like that, and I can't really edit the VODs by their very nature. It will mean if anyone's watching it and there is a flashy light, it triggers things off, and there's no way of really turning it off, that's going to cause a lot of problems. So if between now and then that gets patched out, then maybe I will. But if it doesn't, then I will not put other people's health at risk just for a little bit of entertainment. I've got plenty of other games. I've still got ESO and things to play, and I can play it myself. But there's no way I'll be streaming it if it risks, even like a 1 in 1,000 chance that somebody viewing it could trigger off an epileptic fit. It's not happening. But I said that might just be, it might be patched, it might be edited or something by them, but as I've known in my past, at least 2 people who have photosensitive, 3 people, one of them I worked with, who have photosensitive epilepsy. There is no way I am going to be putting that out there. Now, if it was just going straight to YouTube or something like that, I could probably edit out that sequence or put something over the screen to, cover up things. But as I don't really have the ability to do really editing, apart from the most basic of editing, and even then I don't know what I'm doing, which is why I've not really done it, I can't afford to take that risk from both a moral point of view and a health point of view, I suppose you could say.
Thanks, Stendarr, you happened by.
Well, no, moral is the wrong word.
Suppressed by your heroic efforts, it should now be within the capacity of my divine gifts to banish the works of the unholy.
Yeah, it's...
Sorry. Anyway, after prayers, I'll go clean up.
Yeah, I don't think it's been done deliberately. Like, I don't think they've sat down and gone, oh, let's put a mode in that's going to, induce epilepsy. But I think it's a major oversight. At the same time, I'll say I don't think it was done deliberately, but honestly, let's say. Now, me personally, I'm not going to, I've been tested in the past because of, this was way before I found out about the ASD and ADHD and everything else like that. And they found out, no, I'm not susceptible to it. The worst that would happen with me playing it is I might get a little bit of a headache or something like that. Yeah. I don't think, I know some people tell me, oh, this is malicious. I don't necessarily think it's malicious. I just think I honestly think it's just a fuck up that they've missed out. Which, if you factor in things like crunch and stuff like that, it's, like I say, if they're being pushed to develop the game, this is why another reason why crunch is a bad idea. But apart from that, it's been an interesting day. Interesting in a good way, apart from that. Yeah, so I was going to say, one of my old girlfriends had a form of photosensitive epilepsy, which for the vast majority of the time, it was never a problem. But, yep. Node. Nice. So where am I going now? Angel's Delve. Let's try to think. But I have Iron Brew. What have I been doing recently? Yeah, I've been doing some, been tinkering, let's say, with a new VTT program. Well, new for me, I should say, called Foundry, which is actually pretty decent. I've been learning its ropes, as it were, because there's nothing wrong with Roll20. No, in fact, nothing wrong with Roll20 at all. I've just got to a point now where, as a GM, I want to have that little bit more control over things and a little bit more customizing things just the way I want it, which you can kind of do with Roll20, but it's not really set up for that. It's more designed for the more, you like drop and play, plug in stuff that's already done, things like that. And I have to say that from that point of view, the things I've had for it, like the spells and the monsters, brilliant, absolutely brilliant for that kind of stuff. But I want to do more. I want to tweak things just a little bit. I think I mentioned it before that if I was driving again, I'd be the sort of person who would be, spending weeks setting up my car just the way I want it. Tweaking the different settings, especially if it had like we say on some cars, you can have like the computers to set the settings, like the acceleration and things like that. I'd be the sort of person who would be spending weeks just messing around with that kind of thing to get it just how I want it. And I'm like that with like with this. As you can see, I've obviously modified it to up the wazoo. There would be, what's the word, like with Warcraft as well, same sort of thing. When it comes to like modern PC games, I like doing it. It's and honestly, even if I didn't have the arthritis and stuff, I think that is the probably one of the main reasons why I don't think I would use consoles as much. Not because I think consoles are bad. I just like being able to tweak stuff, being able to modify it. And whilst you can do that on some of the newer consoles, it's not as easy or as in depth as. And I've missed a sky shot, haven't I? Yes, because I'm an idiot. Oh, there you go. I mean, if I didn't have that, I probably would just use consoles. I mean, to be fair, if like say it would never happen, but if I say, I don't know, excuse me, it's probably that iron brew makes me a bit gassy. The old was it Sony or Microsoft? If they turn around and went, we I want like a competition to promote, I don't know, like the like their consoles. Yeah. I would gladly do it. I would use them. I won't be able to use them for long, but I would be very happy to take it. Now, I've said that. I think I've said that from the beginning. Now, they have very little. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, well done. You got it. Well done. I need to kill this person. Now, so I've got to wait for them to respawn. Right. I was trying to think of the word I was trying to think of then. I have very little illusions in that if I was offered a sponsorship, yeah, I'd take it. I would gladly take it. For the right reasons, obviously. If it was something a little bit iffy, ooh, Dreamer's Sash, what's that? Interesting. Yeah, interesting. There are certain companies that I would. Oh, there's a chest in. Might be a chest in there. No. Okay. Pariah Abbey Race Train. Where is it? Pariah's Abbey Race Train. There we go. There are a few that I would think about. Despite sponsorship wise, I would say, if they were offered, no questions asked, pretty much. One of them would be, of course, Iron Brew. Not sponsored, I just really like their stuff. I think the other would be Pringles. Again, I would take payment in their product. Just because they're probably my favourite snack. Again, not sponsored, but I would not turn it down if it was. I think honestly, I've seen a few people get a bit up in arms about sponsorships. It's like, well, at the end of the day, we've all got to pay our bills, and I think as long as you are upfront about being sponsored by them, and don't hide it, don't sort of like, I've got this brand new drink that I'm trying today, really nice, just sort of that type of shilling, for want of a better term. Yeah, that's a no-no as far as I'm concerned. But if someone tells me, goes, yeah, like actually, who makes ice brew? Trying to think who actually makes it. AG Bar, there we go. So if AG Bar turn around and be like, Chris, we see you've been pimping our product. We'd like to pay you with the delicious drink. I would be, yeah, but I wouldn't be. I would be quite open with it. I'd be like, yeah, they sponsored me. It's good shit. I wouldn't be like, you know what? If you want to get really refreshed, sort of thing. Nah. Just be honest with it. I think then people know you're being more genuine as well. Which ultimately, looks better for yourself and looks better for the company who's sponsoring you. It's like if you've ever watched like Critical Role and High Rollers, there's I've got one of those zombies in. They do regular, let's call them sponsorship slots, and some of them are actually really, really funny. Like Chris Trott does one, Sam Riegel, and there are the sort of ones that are actually, it's like, you know what? Once cash is less tight, yeah, I'm going to get myself some D&D Beyond stuff. Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's a shame that it's not fully owned by, like, say, Wizards of the Coast or something, because then they could actually do proper deals where, like you buy a book and you get like a discount code or something for the D&D Beyond version. I mean, the way to look at it is like you want to go for either both of those. Again, I'm not shilling this, I'm saying this as an example. You'd want to get either the book or the digital. But I mean, I've got tons of the books. I've got a little bit of an excuse in that I can use them as part of my RPG design business, because I do make things that are compatible with various. Obviously, I can't say the specific names, but I do make titles that are compatible with various tabletop role-playing games.
The drag are thinning out, retreating. Did you succeed?
What's the matter? It's not my fault you ran into the door. Guess what the cat just did?
That will calm the blasted things down.
Well, don't moan at me.
Of course, there's still the matter of who brought the dreg eggs here in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, why would you want to do that? You find these eggs, you drag them, and the cat's going bonkers.
Dreg side's returning to normal. We'll cordon off the dreg and let the guards sort things out.
Dregside. Why would you call your town Dregside?
It's done.
Why would you do that? So, one minute. Okay, I think I'm going to have to... Yep, cat's going for a mad 5 minutes.
It's Baron Sorik, the lord of this district. There's all this trouble with the dreg, but he just blithely watches from the top floor of Arbogast's house, apparently enjoying it. I don't like it. The whole situation smells wrong.
Yes, some of the ones they do are... the high road stuff is... now they're getting a bit more recognition. I'm which is well deserved. They're getting a few more like sponsorship stuff and things like that. Like they did one last night, which was on YouTube for the new Cyberpunk game, the tabletop RPG, not the not the computer version. Okay. Will you calm down, you fucking... You guys going bonkers. And that was actually really good. Like Kim's character looked like straight out of Mad Max and things like that. But yeah, some of the things they do are just... for somebody who's practically been watching them since day one, I'm really happy to have seen what in effect is like a sort of, I want to say like homegrown, group of people doing well on a thing like that. And obviously, they know they're not going to be at critical roles levels. They know that, but they're not trying to be. They're just basically group of friends, work colleagues who just play some RPGs together and have a bit of a giggle. And I think that's now, that comes across I think more, whereas the critical role folk are professional sectors. So trying to compare the two, I mean, ironically, even though Mark has actually been on Critical Role and they are friends IRL, trying to compare the two shows, it's not fair on either. And that's a bit of advice a friend gave me a while ago. It was after before one of our sessions, and I was feeling as the GM, I was feeling a bit crappy. I've made no secret of the fact that I do sometimes have mental health issues, depression, anxiety, thrown into the mix of ASD and ADHD, all go together to make things funky. Now, for the vast majority of the time, I can keep on top of it, but every so often, and today was a little bit like it, and I've had the days in the past, things get a bit too much, and it's no one's fault. It's not really I can say, oh, it's this particular thing, or it's this particular thing. It's just where things start to build up. It's like one little thing here, not a problem, but it wears off the mental energy. Then another little thing, and then another little thing, and then another, and it all builds up. And so, a friend of mine gave me some good advice here.
What's this? Another guy?
And it was like,
here to whine about the dreg.
I was feeling like I wasn't doing well as a GM. It's like I said something, I can't remember my exact words, but I said something along the lines of, I don't think I'm ever going to be as good as, like, say, Mark or Matt or like Tanya from Rivals of Waterdeep or something like that. And so I said, well, that's a bit unfair to both yourself and to them. Matt's a professional voice actor. You're a designer. You think of things in different ways. And I know people sort of like, can sometimes sort of say, oh, I really needed to hear that. And you think, yeah, right, that doesn't happen. But at that particular moment in time, that was exactly the right words I needed to hear.
I'll just say you wrote it yourself. It's my word against yours, and I'm a Breton nobleman. Don't waste my time.
It wasn't a click fingers and suddenly everything was better, but it was like, yeah, okay, they're using my logic against me. And sometimes that's what you need. You just need just that little bit taken off, the edges rounded off of things to just get. Sometimes you just need a reminder of things you already know to get your head straight. Exactly, you have got it exactly right. And that's what it was. It was just literally, in effect, an external voice, which, because when it's inside your own head, you can go, yeah, that's just me being an idiot. But when somebody else says it, it kind of reinforces it. Then you're like, I can't really, argue against that.
I admit, that might be enough to be inconvenient. Both Dreg's side and the hatching pools are in my fief. Both are infested with pests. I just came up with a brilliant way to have them exterminate each other.
It's...
Lowborn.
Yeah, and that was probably about sort of 6 months ago. And I found out that it's apparently quite common for people who work in creative industries like I do, because your mind's always bubbling over with ideas and thoughts, and even when you're not actually like GMing or things like that, you're always at some level processing what's going to happen in the next game or things like that. And some people call it imposter syndrome. It's a bit of anxiety. They all kind of overlap a little bit in some way. And yeah, it was just one of those. Whereas I'll try and find the right words to put it. Sometimes the sort of more negative thoughts can start off with one thought spiraling downwards, but sometimes it goes the other way as well. You can have just one positive thought and it spirals upwards. And that's basically what it was. It was the proverbial last snowflake on the positive avalanche, for want of a better expression.
You'll never catch me, fool.
Did his voice just change? Can you calm down now? No. It's okay. Let's go and catch the Baron. I like to think that what he actually did was, although we saw him run, oh, there's no window there. I would have said, yeah, something I would love to see the games do at some point in the future is there are things like this. Is you just see the NPC go, aha, you know, throw down like a smoke bomb or something, and then you see him dive out the window and things like that. But we're not there yet.
I'm so shaken.
Yet. I think I mentioned it before, but I don't mind talking about this kind of thing. Oh, there you go, the villagers caught you. Well done. Give yourself a round of applause.
My leg! One of these ruffians broke my leg!
Oh dear, what a shame. I mean, these people may do worse now that they know what you did, you giggling buffoon.
Please, don't leave me here. Have mercy.
Oh, now you're talking about mercy. Because you will think about it. Yes, he tripped and fell down the steps, didn't he? Yes. Oh, I've seen what it says on the prompt. I say Baron Soric trips and these folk are just helping him. Alright. Yep, I see the logic, game. I am going with that.
What's all this then?
This one can explain, Constable.
You better. I see a noble here surrounded by an angry mob of commoners. Now, just between you and me, I think I know what this is about. So what can you tell me that'll clear this up?
Well, yeah, okay, so you're looking for an excuse so you don't have to arrest anybody or things like that. All that paperwork. So Khajiit will give you an excuse. He thinks he knows what you know as well. So I'm saying that Baron... Hello? What's the matter with you? You calm down now off of your post-dinner caffeine buzz or whatever it was. Great. I'm just going to click on this one whilst I can still see it. There you go. Park your butt there.
I suspected Baron Soric from the start. Come, let's be on our way. Best we don't know too much about what happens next.
I hope I clicked the right one. Because someone just sat on my mouse. Didn't you? There's a spot now on the right side of the desk where she's like parked herself and she's doing a little bit of a sulk. Majada?
Please, listen to me for just a moment. It's very important.
Oh dear. Hello.
This one would speak with you for a moment, Walker. You might be interested in an opportunity to earn some gold by helping someone in need.
You are talking about coin, yes? I love the Khajiit accent. It's the way they roll the R's. It's just, I don't know why. You know, certain accents when you hear them, whatever accents, you know, some people like, say, I don't know, say like the French accent. Some people might like, say, a Spanish accent or a Portuguese one or a Russian one. Doesn't matter which accent it is, but everyone's got one that just makes you go, yes, that's nice. And you don't know why. In games, the Khajiit one and the Quarian accent for Mass Effect. And I figured out that it's the way they roll the R's. It's just something about it. It's just, from an audio point of view, very pleasing.
This one's brother is called Sarashi. Sarashi is big time, very well connected in the city. But Sarashi is in deep water and can't swim. Owes boss man much money.
Oberyn Martell, yes.
Yes?
Speaking of Oberyn Martell, well, correction, the gentleman who plays
Very different.
Oberyn Martell.
Sarashi's boss is not so patient.
I know.
Sarashi needs gold fast. This one cannot help his brother.
I've started watching The Mandalorian.
You will go see Sarashi upstairs in the inn, yes? Offer to help him, yes? He will pay.
Khajiit only wanted to know about payment, but he would do.
This one is very grateful that
Yes.
you will be helping his brother. Sarashi is a good and honest worker for the
I know what you want, but you can't. There's not enough room.
fallen on hard times. This one is glad you understand.
Yeah, I have. I think it was on Sunday. I think it was Sunday. I have just finished season 1. It was one of those ones I was putting off for a long time. I got a bit narked. Okay, fine. Let me adjust my seat so you can sit on my lap. Go on, come on. Bear me one moment as I rearrange myself so Madam can sit on my lap. Otherwise, she's just going to keep pestering me. Good evening. Yeah, there you go. You comfortable now? Right. Okay, here we go. Right. Yeah, I've just finished season 1, and within the first sort of 10-15 minutes, I'm thinking, oh my god, this is like a western in space, and
Oh no.
I'm really looking forward to starting season 2.
Please have mercy. Sarashi promises to have Hosni's gold soon, but Sarashi cannot get Hosni's gold if he's dead. Tell Sarashi you've not come to kill him.
Your brother asked Valen to help you.
Ha! Sarashi's brother is so kind. Abandons and asks a stranger to take his place. He's soon chasing sweetmeat in Sensha. No one cares for Sarashi. Brothers should be loyal. You owe Sarashi nothing, but Sarashi will pay for help, yes?
Again, you've said the magic words there.
Sarashi owes debts,
Ooh.
but also old debts.
Ah.
There are 3 in the city who have gold that should be Sarashi's. First is a gambler, next is a nobleman, and the last is a smuggler. You help Sarashi collect, and Sarashi pays generous percentage.
Again, Brother Khajiit, you are speaking this one's language.
Sarashi has marked where you can find these debtors on the map. Start with the gambler, Louis Irvine. Irvine owes Sarashi the most money. Sarashi needs money from the others too, but search for them after Irvine.
Okay. Yeah, so once I'm caught up with The Mandalorian, I'm finally going to get around to watching Discovery Season 3, which pretty much most people, I say probably 80% of the people who I know who've been watched it have said that Season 3 is how Discovery should have been since day 1.
The king has decreed a no-tolerance policy.
Can't say any more because it will have some spoilers, but
No mercy will be given for those found guilty of
everything I have seen about, even like the little clips here and there, everything I've seen about season 3 is making me go, oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks adorable. Oh, that looks freaking dope. I am, what's the word? Optimistic about it. I'm not expecting every episode to be amazing, because you can't do it, but it looks like it's following the usual thing with like other Star Trek shows where they get good in season 3. So it's like, okay. I mean, season 2 was actually pretty decent. It had there was some things about, I'm going to choose my words carefully so I don't spoil it. There was some things in season 2 I did not agree with from a plot point of view, but not enough to make me go, you know what, this is poop. It was more a case of, yeah, I wouldn't have done it that way, but you know what, fun bit of entertainment for like 45 minutes or something. Right.
What's this? You should let a man enjoy.
Season 2's got some good stuff in it.
You telling me King Emmerich needs this bench right now?
Yeah, that's one thing. The problem with STOs, can't really blame them, unfortunately, because the way the things worked. But I would say there is. again, I won't try to think too much about specific plot points. They haven't spoiled a major amount of things, but they have spoiled, unfortunately, some things. So I can't say too much more because there's some things obviously STO hasn't covered. Although speaking of STO, I believe the winter event starts either today or tomorrow.
I can't pay him. I bet my last coin on a fight at Hammer Death Arena and won. But the orc who bet against me refuses to pay up. You want money? Go beat it out of Ugurs. He's working with a gang of orcs down by the southern docks.
Also as well, regarding Star Trek Online, we are actually not that far off from completing our first holding, the dilithium mine. I've been logging every day in to do the event and just doing like a little bit here and there. So I've not been going too ham on it, but I've been doing a little bit here and there, and we are not that far off from completing our first Starbase holding, like properly completing it all the way to the end. Exactly, yeah, that's it. There's no pressure like it must be done now. It's more a case of, just do a little bit where you can. And like when I've been logging in, I've only been logging on one character so I don't get really burnt out again. And just do a little bit of things. I mean, I've upgraded my my Vengeance in that now to the Vengeance X class. I've still got a couple of tokens left over from that. So it's like, yes, that's going to be good. I had an epic token from when I bought, an epic Phoenix token from when I bought the legendary ship pack all a while ago. I've been saving that, and it's like, you know what, that's going to get me 4 of those upgrade tokens. I've used 2 already. I've used one on the Vengeance, one on the Damocles, the freebie one everyone got I used on my Defiance. So I've got 2 left, and I'm going to decide when I'm probably going to use one of them on my Jem'Hadar one. Basically anything that's like for the account wise, and I probably might use the last one on maybe my Borg ship.
You can't assault me in the middle of the street, can you? Look, I can give you this.
I mean, don't know, that thing is a beast to fly, but it's like flying a breeze block.
Just take it, all right. Take it and leave me be.
Excellent. First part of the quest done. Yay. It's a very good ship, but it's not designed for fast maneuverability. It's designed to fly around. Only had one token. Use it on the Flambird. Yeah, that's it. Use it. That's pretty much what everyone else has been saying. You use it on the ships you're going to use the most. And so far, the ships I use the most are the Legendary Defiant, because that thing's a maneuverable little mother of a trucker. The Hestia, because that's kind of like my ship of choice. The Vengeance, because that's the one I'm currently flying at the moment, and that thing that's good when I just want to have a decent amount of firepower and tanking ability as well. And let's say the last one, I think so 1, 2, 3. The last 2, yeah, one is going to be one of the Jem'Hadar, probably one of the carriers, and then the last one will be the Borg ship, because those are the ships I use the most.
What do you want?
Oh, this one comes with a message from your brother.
What? That can't be. Being a bandit was supposed to be full of excitement and adventure. If you have this...
Yeah, I think for you, using it on the Flambird would be the perfect choice, because that is...
I need
It's like,
some time alone to think.
what's what I'm looking for? Yeah, it's like getting like a free upgrade. You've had the ESO, gives you an extra slot, gets you other bits and pieces as well. God, this is a nice building. Right, where am I going for? Am I... Oh, he's at the side, right, okay. Hello. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Look, I have no interest in risking my money on this handheld ballista contraption. Who would want a bow they have to load and fire with a trigger? I don't have any gold anyhow. Oh, I'm sorry. Thought you were someone else.
A handheld ballista. Yeah, I'll take one of those, because I think we know what that's the ESO equivalent of. Sarashi sent Khajiit to collect your debt.
Sorry, I'm flat broke. And it was actually one of Sarashi's friends who convinced me to sell the estate and invest in pig saddles for children. Big surprise. They didn't sell very well. I lost everything.
Well, that sucks. But surely you held on to some gold for emergencies.
Wish I had, but no. If you really want to collect for Sarashi and don't mind getting your hands dirty, you could always dig up my grandfather's grave at the temple. He was buried with a valuable stone. Always seemed like a waste to me.
Oh, maybe if I then could get the reward for telling the city guard you were a grave robber.
Wait a minute. That's not fair. I didn't... Look, my reputation's already bad enough. Last thing I need is more rumors. I do have some money. Just take this and go.
Because he kind of feels bad, but he was robbing graves. It's... Oh, another bit of news. I've been playing. I know a couple of people know about this already, but I don't mind talking about it again because it's a great game. I got gifted a little while ago from a friend of mine who's been playing it. A copy of a game called House Flipper, and surprisingly, this is actually a game I can 100% recommend. It's when someone describes it to you, you're like, wait. That's what you do. You just clean up and decorate houses. That sounds boring. But trust me when I say when you play it, it is relaxing and satisfying as hell to play. It really, really is. And then you get moments when, you know, as we had in the Discord, I think it was ESO who posted it, where you've done decorating a room and you've got one tiny little square left and you've used up the entire paint pot. Or like me, when I was still learning the game and I just like, you know what, knock down this wall's part of the quest. La, la, la. Marvellous. Wait, why is that? Oh, I was supposed to knock down that wall. And one of the last missions, it's not really a spoiler, tiny little spoiler. One of the last missions you do,
You slayed Captain.
yep, I think everyone's knocked down the wrong wall at some point. You get access to, in my opinion, what is one of the most dangerous things in the game you can get. You get a flamethrower. And on one of my first missions, I still had access to it, so I thought, oh, this is going to be freaking dope. Went in, turned it down, destroyed the door, destroyed the bed, destroyed all the everything. I just pretty much just stand the game. I didn't realise that was going to be that potent. Reload. And yeah, that was a well, we'll pretend that didn't happen. There was also, I've now got the cyber hacker apartment as well. That took me a little while to get some of the cash for that, but I'm okay with it now.
You're here to join the crew. Today's not the day.
It's actually pretty decent.
Still anchored out in the harbor. I'd write down your name, but I just don't feel like it. Too much to drink last night at the Cloudy Dregs.
It's one of those places that IRL, if somebody said, look, this is where you could live now, I'd be like, you know what, this actually isn't too bad. I mean, I'd miss not having a bath because I prefer baths to showers, especially for my back. But generally, it was one of those sort of, you know what, yeah, this is definitely something I could see myself living in. That split level, you have like a big window displays looking out onto like the neon city. There's like the fridge, the kitchen, nice little desk area as well, a little cubby bit, entranceway, and then you go upstairs to the bedroom. Well, I say the bedroom, and yeah, it's really nice. And then I discovered the top 3 windows. The only way I could get up onto the little ledge to clean the top 3 windows was I had to, I mean, there's probably an easy way, but this is the way I did it. I had to climb up onto the kitchenette on top of the fridge and then jump from the top of the fridge to the window ledge so I could clean the top set of windows. It was just one of those. Yeah, there's got to be an easy way of doing this, but you know what? That was fun.
Sorry, friend. I just headed back up to the Cloudy Dregs to speak with the moneylender, Sarashi. If I know the captain, he may be having a drink downstairs before he goes up.
Yes, that's a good point. Yes, you can load up custom artwork, things like that. That's exactly, yes, a video game solution. Now, there was probably like a button or somewhere where I could climb up like a set of ladders or something. I don't know. I may have missed it, but I don't care. I saw a platform. I could see an easy way to climb up onto it. I was like, I've got to do it. I've got to do it. Yeah, I know. And that's now become my home base. Like, I'm still going to be playing every now and then, but there's... Now, the reason why I mentioned House Flipper is because it's made me realise that those type of, what I'm going to call job simulator type games, are actually really damn fun. They really are. And there's another one that was part of the Jingle Jam 2020 called Car Mechanics Simulator. And there's some like the DLC that's for it as well. I think it's like 10 for like different cars. And one of the cars, it's a DeLorean. And I'm like, you know what, if I fancy a break from ESO for a little bit, you know, because I don't want to play, because I can't play, let's say, Cyberpunk on stream or whatever, that's going to be the one I'm probably going to play next, is Car Mechanics Simulator. It's one of those very chill, very relaxed. You like tinkering with the place, painting walls, adding lights through edge. Yeah, I think what it is, it scratches that, you know, make a place your own itch. You know, I mean, I've got a place here myself, and it's decent enough, but obviously I don't own it. I just rent it. And if I want to like completely knock down the wall, or, you know, in like new windows and things like that, I can't do that. I'm not allowed to. It's just not my place. Saw Simon 100, you played it, it went straight away. It was on sale. Yeah, seriously, it is one of those surprising games that when someone describes it to you on paper, you think, what on earth is this about? But it's actually really good. And the Cyberpunk DLC that they brought out was for free. But yeah, like I say, I can 100% recommend it.
What can I do for you?
If you're not sure, watch some videos of people playing it, and you'll either look at it and think, my God, that's boring as hell, or I must play this game. It is surprisingly, let's say, satisfying. You know, you just paint the wall, everything goes up, and you turn around and you're like, yes, that is good. One thing I do recommend, which seems to have helped me quite a lot, is go through the, if you ever do decide to get it, go through the emails first before you start doing the house flipping, because that helps you to build up your skills and things like that. And it sort of train, they're like sort of tutorial missions, for want of a better expression. And also it gives you some starting cash as well. I think I ended up with, after doing all the missions and the email missions, I think I ended up with something like 180,000 in the bank. Obviously in game, not IRL. That'd be lovely if I did. And you can then use that to either, you know, go smack to like a real high end building that you can flip, but then you've got to actually, you know, put in all the decorations, all the painting and things like that. Yeah, honestly, if you get a chance, 100% recommend. Right, let's crack on with this. Excuse me, cat. I know, but I'm thirsty. I'm trying to think what else there was. There was, yeah, there's like the other in the mechanic simulator series. I've got the warplane one, like the World War II plane, which I might want to try at some point. I'm seriously thinking about treating myself to the tank version, but I'm not going to do that until I have given the car mechanic simulator a full going over, because otherwise I will just end up with a ridiculous number of games on my to-do list. And I am trying my best not to buy a game, even if it's like on sale, until I've completed at least one. I'm not counting things like MMOs, because that would be ridiculous. What else is over here? Is there anything there? Yep, there's a chest. Nice. Focus, focus, focus. Oh, there we go. Oh. Excellent. Marvellous. Right, so we're going to speak to High King Emmerich. Alright. Where's the High King? You're going to be... okay, looks like I have to go up this way. Yeah, looks like this way is going to be the best way of doing it. I think if I do get the... well, I'll probably have a look after the stream, actually, before I forget. If the car mechanic... Oh, the Winter Wonderland is live. Okay, I'll probably play that a little bit tomorrow then. Oh, speaking of, I have heard, again, going back to STO, that they are adding, because of the nature of the ship, they are adding in the Carthy Klingon carrier to make it more a universal ship. Because originally it was only for the Klingons, but then they realised because they're using the Carthy as a mini group of ships, you know, like the Fakiri, things like that, it kind of makes sense to have it as a universal one. And a few people have said that maybe, and I'm hoping this is true, this is not definite, this is just one of those sort of, you know, if they could do it for this, they could probably do it for other ships as well. Maybe at some point in the future, integrating the two factions, also the three factions and stuff like that. So you start off, you know, you do like all the Klingon things, you do all the Federation, and then once you get to, I don't know, a very particular storyline, then you then unlock the other factions ships. And if they can do that, that will be amazing, because that will just be so many more ships that each side can have. Now, like the Federation will be able to have Klingon ships, the Klingon side will be able to have access to the Federation ships and things like that, but still keeping all the original base storyline. And also it does kind of fit in with the lore as well, because they've said multiple times that in the future, I'll say the future of Star Trek, not the future, that the Klingons become part, if not part of the Federation, then they are practically part of the Federation. So it's like it's heading towards it looks like they're trying to head towards that.
Ah, you've come from Pariah Abbey, haven't you?
Yes.
Don't worry about giving me the bad news. I'm already expecting the worst.
Okay. How can this one put it? The Dream Shard has been stolen by the Midnight Union.
Really? I heard rumors of chaos at the Abbey, but I had hoped they weren't true.
Unfortunately, they were.
The Midnight Union's never really been a problem. I mean, sure, they engage in a little smuggling and gambling, but this, it just doesn't make sense.
Take this one. What do you think we should do?
Well, we need to go straight to the source. The Midnight Union does nothing without the approval of Count Hosni at Tura. Can't imagine him being behind this, but one never knows. Hosni has a walled estate on the shore to the west of here.
Well, how does Valen get in?
Strangely enough, the man has apparently chosen this same time to have a betrothal celebration, and I happen to have an invitation I won't be using. Go in my stead and talk to Hosni. Find out if he knows anything about the Dream Shard.
Oh, I think I completely forgot to mention it until now. But something I'm going to be doing with ESO from now on is treating each episode, or each session, as if it's its own game. In that, although there will be a playlist, I'm not. But it's the brain tired. Music. It'll come to me. Try not to do it so that you have to watch each episode in order. You know, like I did with like No Man's Sky, I numbered them all, things like that. I'm trying to treat each one as if it's its own mini episode that just happens to have a connecting theme of previous things between each episode. The reason we're doing that is that, as I said before multiple times, I am way behind on the plot for ESO. I mean, ridiculously. And to give you an idea, I am in Stormhaven at the moment. I'm gonna post it in chat so you can see what it is. Just give me a second. Now, this is the This is what's called the accepted progression. Oops. There we go. Now I've done the where is it? I have done the Elsewhere track, which is down the bottom there, the northern Elsewhere bit. So don't have to add too much about that. I have done the yellow track, the Dominion path as it's called. I have done the the Ebonheart Pact path. I'm now on the blue path, aka the Daggerfall Covenant, and I'm currently at the Stormhaven block, which is, if you look on the top line of them, it's if you follow the blue line, there's the black line that goes up to Cyrodiil, and it's the Stormhaven level 16. Yeah, and it's not until I get back to Cold Harbor for the third time that the storylines merge. So as you can see, I have got a long way to go before finishing this. And because of that, and I want to actually be able to get up to at least some things reasonably quickly, I am going to be playing a little bit of these off stream. Now it won't be a major bit, like I won't be like doing like entire blocks off stream, but like every so often I'll just do like a little bit just to sort of help speed things through the lower levels, because like I say, this is designed for level 16. I'm pretty much maxed out level wise, and I'm now into what's called the championship paths of stuff. I've got a long way to go, especially with new expansions and stuff coming out all the time. It's like the longer I take, the worse it's going to get. Well, not so much the worse, the more of a backlog I'm going to have.
Kidnapped my wife.
Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Hello.
The Midnight Union has taken over Farangel's Landing. They're holding my wife for ransom, but I can't pay it.
A kidnapping? What do you mean?
I went to Wayrest to buy a gift for my love, Miranda. When I returned, the estate was overrun. They're holding her for ransom. It's my wife's...
Oh, skills invalid again. Ugh.
If I can't bargain from a position of strength, they'll kill her.
Yeah, that chart, when I saw it, was just like, damn, that's organised, and it's clear. You can see the paths you've got to take as well. It doesn't show you how big the game is. It just shows you from a chronological point of view, the optimum route of taking it. Now, one thing I've always liked, well, since they introduced it, is you can pretty much do the quests and the regions within reason, any order you want to. So if I want to decide, you know what, screw this, I'm off to go and do the Dark Brotherhood quests, I can go and do that. If I want to go to Daggerfall and start doing the quests there, I can do that. If I decide I want to go to Morrowind and start doing the quests today, I can do that. But from a story point of view, there is an optimum order. Now, generally, that turns out to be the order in which the DLC and everything, wherever it is, storylines, it makes sense. But you don't have to follow that. Like, for example, a couple of times I've skipped ahead to certain bits so I can unlock certain skills, like the Dark Brotherhood Blade of Woe, or the Thieves Guild, or the Khajiit storyline, things like that. So I've got all of those to go back to. But having a chart like that, like I posted, really does help, because it'll be like, now, where do I go to next? I mean, yes, there's mods and things that can help, but at the same time, you're like, sometimes you really can't decide where you want to go. I mean, I think Warcraft's gone down the same sort of route now, where you can decide what region you want to go to level, because I think that's one of the things that put me off playing as all in Warcraft, was I get to the end and thinking, right, if I want to level up another character, and I leveled up a load of characters when I last played it, having to go through the same quests in the same order time after time is like, ugh.
I need a carrot to tempt them and a stick to threaten them. You seem fearless. See if you can collect some jewels hidden in the houses and puffball caps from a crate on the docks. Once you've got all that, meet me near the boathouse.
All right.
Search the houses for jewels and collect puff.
Okay. Right. Hello. Ah, Miranda. Which, if you've ever watched Serenity, you may understand the. Yes. Oh. So you think something like that will destroy their door? Nope. Hmm. Oh, we got one of their union disguises. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, going the outside. Wrong. Oh, going for the wrong door. My bad. But yeah, even having just like a basic guide of what the optimum order, what do you call it? Also, the chronological story order really does help. Dun, 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 dun. Stabby, stabby. Hello. Oh, I think that went right in his. Yep, I just stabbed him in the unmentionables. Just in case there's anyone else up here. No? Good. That's the ruby. Yes. Yeah, I'll take that. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Go outside here. Yes, I can definitely appreciate when something's well organised, even though my own personal organisation skills are, let's say, chaotic. I can fully appreciate when something's organised well. Like there was a thing on Reddit where they would show, like, I think it was like a junction box, but all the cables are just perfectly aligned. You know, the everything just like curves around properly, goes into its proper connections and everything. It's just like, oh, that is satisfying as hell. Could I do it myself? Hell no. But I fully appreciate it when I see it. I can hear another voice and it's not me. I know that. Okay. Is there anything else? Nope. Yeah. I stand right by the door. I just heard some laughter. Oh, it's these people. That's what I was hearing. Yeah. Ah, that felt good. That felt good. Let's. Oh, there appears to be a treasure chest under there. It was a master level chest. Ring of Night Terror. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, that's good. That's going to be very good for when I do my sneaky stuff. It reduces my sneak range by 25%, which means... Sorry, my sneak detection range by 25%, which means the guards are much less likely to spot me if I'm sneaking around. Yes. That's cool. That's very good. And it was a big chunk of XP towards my Legend Domain skill. Let's see, can I... Okay. That didn't go too well. I was trying to see if I could jump up onto the box, onto the barrel. Unfortunately, that was a no. Oh well, it happens. Oh, that was... Oh, that was a crunching sound. I'm trying to get used to doing the sneaky stuff, that's why. Right, wait for this person. Ah, shit, he caught me. See, that's only by the detection range. Even though I was technically sneaking, ooh, they still detected me. Surprise! Ooh. Oh, I was hoping the body would fall in the water. Excuse me. Ah, it's... That's a shame. Hello.
Great work. Now we have jewels for the ransom and puffball caps for the sleep potion. It's time to execute my plan. They'll never release Miranda alive unless we have leverage on them.
Yeah, take the items.
Excellent. I'll hold on to the jewels in case the potion doesn't work. We might have to pay the ransom. Now here's a reward. There's more where that came from, if you'll help with the rest of my plan.
Ah, Queen, you're speaking my language.
I've created a sleep potion using the puffball caps. Take it and pour some into each of the drinking kegs around the estate. Put enough of those kidnappers to sleep and we'll have some real leverage to bargain.
See, I like this plan because nobody gets hurt. Even though I've already murdered half the town.
The smuggler bosses are in the counting house back of the docks. After you've doped the barrels, search the counting house for clues as to where Miranda's being held. With luck, we might be able to rescue Miranda without a fight.
You'll see. Okay, let's go. You. Hey. Right in the guts. Yeah, I think playing Valen as a sorcerer assassin is, yeah, that pleases me. Shit. To be fair, that guard was looking right at me, so shouldn't complain too much. We'll have that. I didn't even think that was going to work, but it did. I thought I just managed to go around there before they saw me. That is great fun. Just think, I could just run through. Like, where's Miranda being captive? Right, fine. Let's go there and... I have the Blade of Woe, correct. I said earlier about like I skipped forward a little bit to get the Blade of Woe. Yeah. Let's just do it. See if I can get over it as well. Because there's... Insta-kill. Yeah, I only did the first quest or two in the Dark Brotherhood storyline to get the blade. Because it's so damn useful. And unfortunately my old mouse that I had made it difficult to use it on the regular, but now I've got a mouse with like 10 or 12 buttons on the thumb. It makes it a lot easier to do that kind of thing. My problem is now is sometimes I don't always see the direction that the guards or whatever are looking in. Like I did one before when I spent ages creeping up on them, only to realise they were looking right at me. Because due to the lighting and everything and my admittedly rather shitty eyesight, I thought they were facing the other way around. No, it just turned out that's the way their blade was pointing, and it just looked like they were facing the other way. When in fact, they were not. I'm trying to keep a sort of, I should say, practice of using this skill, and also it's just damn fun. Sometimes I do get caught. And like that guard there, just detected. Now I can see that there's loads over there, but if I do this right, there you go, let's get him there, the one who's having a whiz against that tree. Hello? He's gone. Insta-kill. And it's a silent takedown as well. Unless they're actually looking at you, you will not be detected. Now, obviously, if I play this like, say, a Nightblade, I think that's what I call the Nightblade, then I would have skills which would practically make me invisible. And the Khajiit have a natural affinity with stealth, as Madam here on my lap will prove numerous times when I don't even hear her. It's doing this. Yeah. That's the other thing. Sometimes I don't spot them. Yes, got two. Yes. Let's have a quick. If you do it right, you can get both of them. But they have... I think there is like a short range where if you stab them, they will hear it. Not huge, but it's there. And again, I think, like I say, as a Nightblade, you would have skills that would compensate for that. Now, technically, I don't have to do this because I'm a sorcerer. At the same time, it is fun. So if I do this, remember, all NPCs are short-sighted, but they're not blind. Oh, I just killed a crab. Sorry, crab. What's next? Yeah. Okay, what I need to do is my consumables, my... Bob's already got that one. Yep, let's use that, give yourself a bit of XP buff. Trying to think. Yeah, my last playthrough, which is why a lot of these missions are familiar to me, was in this thing, and it was, surprisingly, another Khajiit, and it was a Nightblade. That character is now semi-retired from adventuring life and is now my crafter. And I've called him Bob because he can build stuff. Which, yes, I know is not exactly the original, but I do not care.
I'm Lady Miranda Stewart. Who are you? And what do you want here?
Sergei Arkar sent this one to find out where the Midnight Union is holding Miranda.
But Lady Miranda's not a captive of the Midnight Union. They're her bodyguards.
What?
She hired them to protect her from Lord Serge, her husband.
He threatened to kill her if she didn't give him her family treasure.
Well, that's taken an interesting turn, isn't it? I'm going to assume this dude's telling the truth. Then why did Arcala send this one here? To get him out the way?
Probably, but she's still protected by the Midnight Union.
But Arcala made a sleeping potion out of puffball caps. Khajiit puts it in the guard drinking kegs.
Puffball caps? Oh, you fool! That's not a sleep potion. It's poison. Now no one's guarding Miranda. Lord Surge will probably poison her.
Son of a bitch.
You'll need an antidote. And so will I, since I drank from the kegs. This Vervain should do it.
She's your liege lady. Does that not make you a duty to give Vervain the antidote?
You're right. Take the antidote. Maybe I can find Vervain for myself in the Lord's alchemy chamber. Lady Miranda is in the manor house. Use this key to get inside. And please, hurry.
Oh, when we meet that chap again? Oh, there, oh, Khajiit does not like being tricked. Quest is timed. Alright. Oh, I've got 4 minutes, right, okay. Come on, Ringo. Where is she? Oh, this surgery. Right, okay, fine. Bring the pain. You trick this one. Quick, antidote, antidote.
Whatever you are, please. Whatever your motives, if not for you, I would never have survived. I owe you my life. Please, accept this reward.
Thank you. This one was tricked by that corpse that is in the other room. Well, it wasn't a corpse when you tricked us.
Worked. Without you, I won't forget what you've done.
Yes, you rest. You need it. So, okay. Whilst I'm here, I may help my... Nope, I kind of call this... So let's just leave here whilst our dignity is still intact. Well, let's go this way. Alright. I'll go to the Waywest Raceway. Okay. Where's Waywest? Where is it? There it is. Huh. I'm missing my my creature. Oh, can't be on my lap all the time. Okay. Let's go speak to the captain. That could have gone better. There you go. Who else are? My little
I heard that someone released King Lelorian from the lightless oubliette.
oubliette. That's a great word. Oubliette. There's some words that, if you ignore what they actually mean, they just sound great. Some words sound horrible. Others just have a lovely sound to them. And I think reality's breaking a little bit here. There we go. Pigs! Oh my god. How do I get in there? Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Oh, I see, yeah. It even showed me on the minimap where the entrance is, and I went completely the wrong way. There we go. yeah, having twists to quests like that make it more interesting. But if you're going to make the quest giver trick the player, there should be some way to outsmart the quest giver. Yeah, I think it's just a limitation of technology. Really, I'm starting to see it a little bit in some games where I can put it, I think it was the Baldur's Gate one, where like the new one where you can like actually set up traps properly like yourself. Like you can have if there's like a barrel of oil in the corner, you can destroy it, and then if you have your spellcaster or somebody with a lighted torch drop it into the flaming oil, and it sets things up and burns them and stuff like that. So we're starting to get there, but they're not quite at that point yet. You would need honestly to have some kind of AI, or at the very least a smart program that can adapt. So I mean, you've seen it before in many games now. The villain standing there doing their monologuing, and all you want to do is just get a bow, Legolas it right between the eyes, but you can't do it because of the quiz scripting. Things like that.
Hey friend, care to have a drink? You'll have to buy though, I'm flat broke.
That's fine.
Can't even pay my debts. Have to go upstairs and tell Sarashi I don't have his money. Do you think he'll have me killed?
So I think we're going to get to a point soon with games where it's not going to be what the games look like. Although that's obviously always going to be slightly improved. But let's try what the game that really did this the most, the one that really made me think this was possible. It's an older title, but for its time when it came out, Deus Ex, it had for me it had a really good way of doing the quests. You just given a mission, like deal with the kidnappers, for example. Now you could go in there full Leroy, guns blazing, or you could be a sneaky so-and-so and die hard it, crawl through the vents and tranquilize them and things like that. That's that sort of gameplay where you're given the mission, but it don't care how you do it. Brilliant. And there was one bit where doesn't really spoil anything, but if I tell you where it happened. I was on the quest to get something from a particular building, and at that point I had managed to pick up a modification in the game that allowed me to cloak or turn invisible. So I could see that it was about to run out. Now I had the choice. I could have just legged it out of the building and I wouldn't have been caught, but I was getting a bit cocky by this point, so I just pulled my pistol out while still cloaked, stood in front of one of the main guards, pointed the pistol right in front of him, and I decloaked, and the first thing he sees is a gun pointing right at his face, and he's just like, ah! And then I just pulled the trigger. Shenanigans occurred.
Oh, so you're gonna kill me? Because
I know, you're getting heavy on my lap.
Nothing to be done for it. I'm not gonna run though. I'm a man of integrity, at least in the... You don't think Sarashi could give me a few more weeks?
Well, Valen would ask him to give you a break. I think I would like in this as well, be to be able to like spend a few coins and to the bard and go say, what songs do you know? Ragnar, Ragnar the Red. Yes, play me Ragnar the Red. Like you can sort of do in Skyrim. Now each bard's got like a small selection of songs that they will know, like 2 or 3 or something. Also, I need some food. Let's have a chicken. Actually, you know what? Let's just sell some of my crap.
When you live in one of the large...
Yep, that'll do. Oh, I don't know that one. And I don't know that one. No, you don't keep headbutting my hand, you cat. I know what you want. You want attention. You think because I'm looking at the funny screen. Ah, they finished. Okay. Clap, 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 clap. said, I think pretty much all the singers, like in these ones, like the bar type ones, they do have actually, you know, the sort of voices you can imagine that I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to them. If I was in a place like this and they were playing that, I'd be like, yeah, toss them a few coins, sure.
You return, and sooner than Sarashi expected. You have Sarashi's gold? Please say you have Sarashi's gold.
Captain Barak asked for more time.
If Sarashi had time, he would gladly give it to the captain. But Sarashi's own hide is on the line too. Sarashi has to have the money, one way or another.
Well, killing Captain Barak is not going to get you the money either.
This is true, and Sarashi does not want the captain's blood on his hands. This is all right, though. You have collected most of Sarashi's money, and he is grateful. Sarashi can cover the rest for now.
See, now this is a reasonable Khajiit. He understands. It's like one Khajiit to another. We understand matters of coin. Maybe charge him a couple of extra gold for the hassle of having to wait a little bit longer. Not too much, but just enough to remind him that debts are meant to be paid. Anyway, you should be able to clear things up with your boss now.
Yes, Sarashi is very relieved, and boss will be happy. You are a better enforcer than my brother ever was. From now on, I will think of you as family. What is mine is also yours.
Thank you. Although this one will not be taking on your debts. And that's where he draws the line. I know that sort of logic is like, brother, since we are now family, can you help me with some coin? No. Doesn't work like that. As I say, I think for an MMO, this, in terms of graphics, obviously allowing for the fact that my computer is now a bit upgraded compared to what it used to be. This is indeed. This is actually, I think, probably one of the most pleasing games I've seen to look at. And this is some of the starting areas as well. Is as the game progresses, you will notice that I don't want to say the quality improves, but it's just little things here and there. Like they take more risks from a design point of view and things like that. It's like one of the other MMOs I play semi-regularly, Lord of the Rings Online, because there's what's the word I'm looking for? There was a link posted in the Discord and my brain's gone dead about it.
Hear ye. The Iron Hand ogres have been driven back to Shinji Scar, but General Godrin warns they remain a serious threat.
That's it, because there's a new TV show coming out, probably, it's been put back, so it's probably going to be in a couple of years now. But they are working on upgrading the graphics. Now, for its time, Lord of the Rings Online, when it came out, was actually a pretty decent looking game. It's reasonably sized as well. Moria was terrifying. But as games go, it's starting to show its age. Now, it doesn't look bad. It just looks older. Like the trees, when you get close to them, are basically sort of, they use a sort of semi trick. So as you turn, the flat image of the tree will turn as well, and sometimes it does catch you out. Like if you get it at the wrong angle, you can actually see that the trees are perfectly flat. But again, it's not in a bad way. It just adds to the charm a little bit. But if they manage to crank up the graphics to say the level is like in this, or you know, something a little bit better, higher quality, like higher resolution, especially if they take advantage of, like, you know, DirectX 12 and all that kind of gubbins, that game would look pretty sweet. Especially things like Dol Guldur or the Shire, or, you know, literally going into Moria, and there's the quest where you actually encounter you know what, and it's just roars. That will be. Oops. Yeah, I'll get that. Okay. So, I mean, the main reason why I've not done really streamed Lord of the Rings Online isn't because it's a bad game, but it's when I just like playing and just chilling. Having the the official audio from the films. Official audio, the the score and the soundtrack, just playing with that in the background. That's just a great way for me to relax, and I can literally just bimble along, do crafting, do whatever I want, and just have that. Maybe chat with a few friends who are online, anything like that. And I've lost track of where I'm going. It's just a game. It's a relaxing game. Also, because I'm a reasonably big fan of Middle-earth stuff. I wouldn't call myself an expert on Middle-earth things, but enough so that if what's this? Yes, I'll take those. Now I'm definitely in the intermediate level of stuff, above average, when you want to look at it. Oh yeah, I'm taking everything from here because I can. There's no one around, literally no one here. So yeah, I believe there is a what do you call it? A thieves guild not far from here. I'd be stupid not to. Open the chest. Yep. This money belongs to Donnell. Yeah, it did right. Because then I've just stolen everything else from in here. I think just at least giving the person their inheritance, I think, is the right thing to do. Still hear the singer, the bard. Wait, am I hearing it from downstairs? Is that the same bard? Oh, I see. They're doing it by horizontal. Yeah, it's the same one, but managed to hear them. I suppose you could argue the vocals are going up the chimney or something. It's like there. Can't hear them. There. Can hear them. Because they're basically there. So I suppose you could argue, yeah, it's coming up the chimney or something. Can't hear, can't hear, can't hear. Can hear. Okay, from a designer's point of view, I know exactly why that's happened. Yeah. It's not game breaking, it's just one of those curiosities or quirks of a game. It's obviously they're using the, like I said, the horizontal axis rather than the vertical, but it's not game breaking. It's not, oh my god, this is so bad. It's in an art form of its own sound things, because I can hear someone's playing. Ooh, can I actually? No, okay, he's too busy. Right, okay, fine. Don't know. I mean, sound really does make a difference to how a game feels. I need to go a bit closer.
Don't get too many seasoned warriors showing up as new recruits, but we'll take you. Or were you here about something else?
Khajiit is looking for a new recruit named Donnell Fontbon.
Yes, I remember him. Who could forget a name like that? Fontbon enlisted a few months ago and asked to be sent straight to the front lines. Maybe hard to find. What do you need with him?
Well, Khajiit has his inheritance from his father.
You have his inheritance? That's certainly something he'll want to receive. I'll send word out to get his location, and then I'll send a special courier to ensure this gets to him.
Oh, thank you. There's a note from his father as well.
Thank you.
If only they give me 2 more gold for this quest.
We appreciate you going to so much trouble. Take this for your efforts.
I mean, I can complain. 664.
When I've tracked down Scout Fonfon.
Thank you. I'll say 664 gold. Not to be sniffed at. But come on, just it's 2 more. Just 2 more gold. Okay, so where am I going now? I am going to the race shrine. Screw it. Here we go. Soul-shriven race shrine. Okay. Where's that? That is... Okay, so that's just where my 2 things are. What's the time? Actually, where am I? Yes, because I haven't got those race shrines yet. Okay. I try to remember why I didn't want to go there. It's like, yeah. I'll just concentrate on the storyline for now. Yes, of course, I get another mega, like a gold lead, archaeology lead again. That'd be pretty dope. Excuse me, mercenary. Hello.
Count Hosny is in residence, but no one gets into the party without an invitation.
Again, I'm starting to think that might be Liam O'Brien.
Let me see. Ah, this is a platinum level invite. The Count says you get to come and go as you please. That's more leeway than he usually gives his guests these days.
If it's not Liam, then it's someone who sounds exactly like him. You tell this one. Where can you find Count Hosny? Where can he find the Count?
He's in the manor with his betrothed, Lady Edema. Tonight's festivities have already resulted in 4 deaths. Better hurry.
If I remember rightly, this originally came out before Critical Role became the mega thing that it is. And obviously, you know, being voice actors, they would have been hired to have done lots of work. Because I know Travis is definitely, I know Sam's in it. I know 100% Laura's in it. Obviously Liam is. I'm pretty sure Matt is as well. I don't think Marisha's in it, and I'm not sure Ashley is. I am pretty sure Taliesin is at some point. But the rest of them, there's a lot. There is a lot of famous people in this, even just the base game itself.
Well, an unfamiliar face. I'm certain I didn't invite you. What's your business here?
Count Hosny. We have not met. Yes, Steve Bloom. Again, I'm just going to... This is just my own... Just checking on IMDb, Elder Scrolls. 2014 it came out. Wow. Holy crud. Yeah, I saw it was earlier than that. We've got Kate Beckinsale, Malcolm McDowell, Bill Nighy, hello, Michael Gambon, Helen Sadler, Alfred Molina, there's a cat butt in the way, Troy Baker, John Cleese, Linda Carter, Tara Strong's in it, Jim Cummings. You know, I'll just post the entire thing rather than reading it out. We've got a cat in the way, so this is a bit harder. There you go. Have a gander at that. Probably have, but there's so many people in this one that I don't mind doing it again. My stream, I do what I want. Kari Walgreen, Olivia Olsen. Yep, you're right. Steve Bloom's in it, correct. Travis Willingham, Jennifer Hale as Lyris. Yep. Oh, there's like a Liam O'Brien, Tim Russ, who, you know, aka Tuvok, is in it. Taliesin Jaffe, Sumili Montano's in it. Yep. Courtney Taylor. What's the name? I don't recognise all of those ones. Frida Wolf's in here. Yep. I'm just going to go down the list here. There's so many. It really is. And these are just the voice actors. An incredible amount of people. Really is. And this is. Like some of it says now, like additional voices, because.
Is that so?
You know, if they're saying like Orc number 7, Orc number 52, and things like that. If they just listed all of those.
But it might get ugly.
Yes. You want to sit on my lap again, don't you?
Now, let's see.
That's
I gather you want
fine.
a piece of the Midnight Union's action. As for me, I have a family situation.
Look, if this is the price I have to pay for peace and quiet when playing the game, come on. Because I can't do it when you're sitting on the keyboard. She's doing this thing where she's sitting like on the wrist rest I've got in front of my keyboard, and in order for me to actually play the game, I have to move the cat, which would be a very bad idea, or get her to sit on my lap. So I'm trying to do the lap thing first, but if that doesn't work, I will take the grumbly cat if it means I can continue playing this game. As I just adjust my cable so I don't disconnect myself. Come on. Come on. I will pick you up and move you if I have to. Thank you. I know. Right. Okay. Get yourself comfortable.
I want you to get the family signet ring. My father refuses to hand it over in protest at my involvement with Edema. That ring should be my engagement.
I thought you said a demon.
All it bestows. Get it for me, and I'll give you whatever you ask.
Indulge Velen. Where's your father?
I've put him for safekeeping in the guest house across the courtyard. I'd welcome him at our celebration, but he spurns us. Even a son can stand only so much.
Fair enough. This will ask him for the ring.
See that you succeed. My beloved doesn't like failure, and insists that I punish it severely.
Yeah, this is a very unusual betrothal party.
My betrothed is an unusual woman. She challenges me, drives me to excel. She guides and strengthens me. And I find I've acquired her stimulating taste for bloodshed. There's nothing I wouldn't do for her.
Okay. His wife has a taste for bloodshed. Well, that is what we call a concern. Hello.
Did my son send you? Or are you just one of his feckless doomed guests?
Well, he sent Velen for the signet ring.
Really? Did he tell you why he wants it?
No.
The signet proves ownership of our estate. Once he has the ring, my wife and I can be disposed of. So what did he buy you with?
Okay, so it sounds like your son is in the, what we call a-hole category of people. Right, fine. Osney's stolen the relic called the Dream Shot, and this one intends to get it from him.
So the story is true then? Well, I hope you succeed, but not at the cost of our lives. Hosni only spares me because I've hidden the ring. If he kills me, he'll never find it. But I fear his next step will be to threaten my wife, Sarali.
Oh yeah, this dude, not this dude here, but his son also. Threaten your wife? Can you not protect her?
Hosni has separated us. He's put Sarali in the summer house above the beach. Go there. Make sure she's safe. And tell her about the Dream Shard. She and Hosni were quite close. If anyone would know where he'd keep such a relic, it's Sarali.
I would do that. I am not liking the hold his betrothed has on him. He's quite worrying. I mean, the other stuff, yes, they're the improving him, challenging him, yes, all good, all very good. But the bloodshed, I mean, I can't talk, but that's beside the point. Okay, let's see. Can I do this? Can I? Let's see if there's anything I can liberate from up here. No, got to be careful because there's loads of guards around. And if they see a Khajiit helping himself, they're going to be very suspicious. Ooh, hello. Sounds like there's thunder. Okay, there's sort of no, there's no guards there. Good, good, good. That could have gone very badly. Hello, Lady Serrara.
Keep out, you supernal brutes. Remember what happened the last time you tried to sneak in? I may be old, but my stiletto is still sharp.
Nice. And this one likes you. Or had it sent this one to help you.
Thank the Eight. I've been so worried since Hosni separated us. And now those supernal dreamers outside are threatening me. Though it could be that Hosni just sent them to intimidate me.
Forgive Khajiit, but do you think Hosni is connected to the supernal dreamers?
I do. And I think that so-called Lady Adema is to blame.
Yes, I would agree.
She's why he's threatening Rihad and me. And I'd wager she's putting him up to even worse.
I think you would win that bet. Evidence suggests that they stole the dream shard from Prior Abbey.
He did that? Then he's taken High Rock's main defense against Vermina's cultists. Oh, Adema's behind it all right. If only we could prove it.
What good would that do?
If Hosni stole the dream shard, he did it for Adema. And if so, he'll never give it to you. And you are here to recover the dream shard, aren't you? If you help me clear Hosni's name, I'll help you get it.
Okay, you have a deal.
I need evidence that Adema is controlling Hosni. Proof that her Daedric influence brought the supernal dreamers here. I have a plan.
You know what I said earlier? Her name sounded like demon. If she's got a connection to Daedra, that's not that far from the truth then. What kind of evidence are you looking for?
There must be some form of communication between her and the Supernals. If you can find, say, letters from the cult to Adema, I could use them to clear Hosni's name when this is all over. I suggest searching their camp on the beach.
Well, this one will find what he can find.
Follow the path down to their camp by the dock. The Supernals arrived by boat. Search there first.
Makes sense. Yes. There's a random bottle up there. I can see him there. See if I can do this. Hey! Right in the soft bits. I don't need to sort of be sneaky, but I'm just trying to... Oh, you. Let's see if I can... do this. Nice. Call this one the Sorcerer Assassin, who still dies when falling off ledges. Yep, I've gone too high. I've gone too high. I see you. Now I've got to be careful because being in stealth uses up my stamina. And as I'm not a stamina based character, let's Leroy it. It's like, you need a necromancer, mate. It's what you need. Master chest. Shit. Oh, you son of a...
Heal me.
That's a master's chest as well, you freaking... Let's try that again. Ooh, a dreamer's hat. What does that do? Interesting. Okay. That was a nice little chunk of experience as well. Right, so we've got the evidence that we needed to help basically blame rather unpleasant woman. So now go head back, give her the evidence, she'll know what to do with it. It's always a chain, isn't it? It's always like, you need to do thing A before we can do thing B, before we can do thing C, and all that nonsense. Surprise! Yes. I care not for being subtle now. Now. I'm just going to end you. Okay, now I want to attack some guards. Oh, there, there's some over there. Even though you've not done anything, I'm going to do this because I can. Got to change out my spell usage there for a little bit. Okay, so we're getting some progress at least.
Well, at least you're still alive.
Thank you.
Did you manage to find any evidence that will help exonerate Hosni?
Well, Khajiit did find these letters.
Mara's heart. This is exactly what we needed. With this in hand, my husband and I can escape this place and go to seek help. I have one final favor to ask.
Very well, what is it?
I've been thinking about the Dream Shard and what I know about the Vermina cult. Hosni spends long periods asleep these days. I think Edema is using the relic to control Hosni through his dreams.
Which, as we saw with the, especially like the Baron type one last time, those dreams, because it's like an inception, you mess with people's dreams enough, you start to affect their personality. But you know how to free them, yes?
Edema's been giving my son potions. If you can figure out which one puts him into dreaming sleep and take some yourself, I think you'll be able to enter his dreams as she does. Talk to Hosni's bard, Disdain. He's in on all Hosni's secrets.
Right, and this one we'll find out what the bard knows.
There must be some way to get through to Hosni.
I will work on it. So, let's go find another bard. Again, let's see that they're facing each other. That guard's facing that way. And that mage is facing that way. So I can either sneaky past like this. Which works. Let's go to the estate.
Ingrid Van speaks highly of you. If you're high in her esteem, you're high in mine.
Oh, thank you. Right. Where's the bard? I'll go intimidate him. Where is he?
Stop weaving.
Oh, there's a camel there. Oh, my guts are rumbling. Hello.
If you want me to play something for you, you'll just have to wait your turn.
And Valen would wager you can tell him about the Count Hosni's sleeping potions.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Take a walk.
Now, you see, a bard needs a patron. If this one is going to save Count Hosni from Adina, he needs to know what you know.
I've seen Hosni worship at a shrine to Vermina, and then take a sleeping brew. So check the shrine. The rest is on you.
Not good enough. Velen cannot decide whether to break your lute or your fingers. Tell me more.
I think you're trying to intimidate me. Here's a Bardley riddle. If what's right is wrong, then what's left is right. And that's all you'll get from me.
This one hates riddles. I'm okay with riddles if they're written down, but if they're spoken to me and I don't have a reference that I can go back to, I can get frustrated. Right. Inside the building. Where are they? Ah, great, it's 3 potions. There's that one, and that one. He said it was like what left it was. Now I know it's telling me to go to that one, which is fine. But from an RP point of view, I'm thinking which is going to be. He said what's left is right. And no, this is going to make my head hurt. So let's just do this. And bonk. And he passes out. Hello.
You have entered my son's dream. Some uncorrupted part of him has sent me to tell you what you need to know.
What's right is wrong and what's left is right. Yeah. So if you're looking at it, the way I was looking at the potions, you had the left one, the right, the middle one, and the right one. So it's basically saying the one that's on the left is right, is the correct one. Oh. Is this one dreaming then as well?
Yes, but the dream is Hosni's. Somewhere in this dream is the omen of blood.
Another omen.
That drives him to madness. You must find the omen and slay it.
How can Velen kill the omen if this is only a dream?
That which lives in dreams can be slain in dreams.
Ah.
If you kill Vermina's omen in Hosni's dream, it will be ejected from our world forever, and my son will be free.
So this is like the second high-ranking noble who's been corrupted by his dreams because of the omens, the not beholders. Hashtag legally distinct. Well, they're beholders.
Sister Sophia was never worthy of you.
Oh.
At one time, there was a spark between Sophia and I, but she doesn't hold a candle to you.
Oh, you manipulative git. Right, how do I deal with these spectres? Of course, the blood. He's been saying he had that. He's been developing a drive for bloodlust, which kind of makes sense if these bloodlust spirits are in his brain. I'm only going to be going for probably another sort of 5 minutes or so once this quest is done, because honestly my guts are playing up a little bit. So I'm going to be just doing it to the end of this quest, basically.
It's a wonder I'm so neat. Be gone.
Much as I would like to stay on for a little bit longer, my
Do you seek death?
let's just say my body's saying I need to not be too what's the word looking for? Be too
Mistress,
busy.
I failed you.
Oh, that sounded creepy. There we go, so I'll just hand this quest in. Hello.
My betrothed lies dead before me, but all I can feel is relief.
You are being controlled by one of the omen spirits.
I watched from a dream as a nightmarish reflection of myself committed mad crimes of blood. I killed so many, I threatened my own parents. Righting the wrongs I did here will take years, but thanks to you, I can at least start.
Yeah, at least you didn't go as far as one of the other ones did, who was under the same sort of thing, you know, murder a duchess who he was supposed to be looking after. Yeah, that was a bit...
I have to repair the damage I've done. You have more urgent work.
Didn't mean to be done.
The Dream Shard must be returned to Abadurak at Pariah Abbey. I sense that Vermina's not yet done with Stormhaven. The Spirit Wardens will need the Shard to oppose her.
Okay. So, I'll say that's a nice point to end it for tonight. Obviously, we'll be back tomorrow with some more Farscape, which I'm really looking forward to. I've had a look on my calendar with regards to, I think it was, what is it, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. It's looking like I won't be streaming on those 2 days, unfortunately, because of obviously everything else as well that's going on. I might be able to go to do some catch up with some family and bits and pieces, which it's one of those ones, it's still up in the air, but I don't want to make plans for that day and then have to cancel them at the last moment. So I'm making a judgment call on it now. Those 2 days I won't be streaming, but we still will have the Farscape watch parties and stuff beforehand. And as my guts are really playing up, fortunately, a bit of kidney trouble over the last couple of days. Nothing major, just the usual problem. I'm just going to call it a night and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.